Hello. Well, this is part two. I kind of wanted to split it up because this is the section people tend to mess up. The laws of exponents. In fact, if I were you, I'm not. But if I were you, although I'm not, but if I were you, if you're staying in honors, I'd actually go back and watch a video about the laws of exponents. But anyways, I'm going to do it on here, so it's going to be kind of squeezed, but that's life. Here we go. Whenever you have coefficients, you just reduce it like you normally do, so 10 goes into both, so that would be 2/3. Then when you divide two things same base, you subtract powers and keep it where the largest power was, or 6 of these cancel with 6 of these, so it'd be x to the 14th. And then anything to the 0 power is what, class? What? Anything to 0 power is 1. Good. Except for what number? That's right. I'm impressed with you. The base cannot be 0. 0 to the 0 power is meaningless, but anything else to the 0 power is 1. I love it. So that's our answer. Not too bad. Now, when you have a product raised to a power, you raise both to that power. So it'd be x to the 24th over y to the negative 32. 8 times negative 4, negative 6 times negative 4. Now, what's a negative power mean? Move it. That's right. You've got to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. Oh, you know, math is so satisfying. You know what else is satisfying? That's right. Snicker bars. And notice, this one even actually says it satisfies. They both do. Oh, I'm glad when they tell me what it's supposed to do in my body. So anyways, here we go. So we're going to move this on down. So it'd be x to the 24th over y to the 32. This one, again, you could simplify, then worry about this or worry about this first, because this is like a product. Of division is just multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply. It'd be x to the 24th, or raised to the power, I should have said. Sorry about that. Negative 40. And the negative means move it to the other location. So I'm going to move it on up. That'd be x to the 24th times x to the 40th would be x to the 64th on top, or in the numerator. Let me move this over, sorry. Let's see, here you just multiply the first term by each term, multiply the second term by each term. So this would be x cubed minus 6x squared minus 4. I don't know why I have this dark spot here. I got all my lights done. Let's do, oh, that's better. Then the 3 goes with the x squared. Whoops. Put it under the term that's got the same power. That'd be minus 18x minus 12. Then we combine it. That'd be x cubed minus 3x squared minus 22x minus 12. Now, normally when you have a square, the first thing you think of, oh, just square both terms. But this is not a product. If it was 4x, you could do it. So I'm going to go x plus 4 times x plus 4. Write it twice. That makes it nice. Oops, I went off the page, but we'll go with it. So it's x squared plus 8x plus 16. Okay. When you take a base, raise it to the power, then raise the whole thing to another power, that'd be x to the 20th. You multiply the powers. Ooh, that's horrible. Then this one, when you multiply two things, same base, you add the powers. Now notice, since you have the same powers, you can combine the coefficients. If this was x to the 19th, you better not go any further. So this would be 2x to the 20th. Then this one. Order of operations, you got to do the power first. So this is x to the 18th, y to the 24th, times x to the 7th, y to the 10th. Then when you multiply things, same base, you add. So it's x to the 25th, y to the 60. Oh, nope. I saw that number wrong. I thought that was a 4, but that's not a 4. It's a 10. So it'd be y to the 34th. Phew, I feel better. Now, a lot of people get this wrong. They try to FOIL somehow, but no. This doesn't have a number showing, so it's 1. So 3x squared minus 6x plus 4. Distribute the negative 2. Cough. Sorry about that. I could feel it coming. Morning happiness. Here we go. 3x squared minus 2x squared is x squared. Minus 6x plus 14x is plus 8x. And then we got the plus 4. Another thing people tend to mess up is factoring. So I don't know why, but last year and this year, really you guys had trouble, and they did too. But you just got to work at it. First, you always look for what? No, not the LCD. No, not candy bars. Although that is my first intuitive look for Snickers. But you got to look for the GCF. Now, I did this test. None of them have oh, this one does. So how about the last one? The GCF is 1. Look, binomial. Binomial has 3 types that might factor. That's difference of squares, difference of cubes, sum of cubes. But obviously this is a square because that's a 2. So 25 is 5 squared, so it's x plus 5, x minus 5. Or you could put x minus 5, x plus 5. This one, oh, squares again. Even, and 16 is a square. So it'll be x squared plus 4, x squared minus 4. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This is not difference of squares, so I'm done with that part. But this is difference of squares. So it'll be x squared plus 4. Difference of squares would be x plus 2, x minus 2. Tricky problem, Murph. Tricky problem. Oh, is that a square? No, it's odd. Odd is not a square, and 27 is 3 cubed. It's a difference of cubes. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? First, grab a cow. No, that's not it. First, do a dance. No. Oh, it's first, write it without the cube. Then, square the first term, opposite sign. Product of the two, add the square of this thing. Now this one, 4-term polynomial. So it's either a 2 by 2 or a 3 by 1. But remember, 3 by 1, you must have a minus square. No minus square, so I'm going to do a 2 by 2, which is group them. So it'll be x is 6, x plus 1, plus 4. That'd be x plus 1. Just factor out the GCF of just the 2 terms. So common term is x plus 1. Then when you factor it out, you'd have x of 6 plus 4. I'm running out of time, so we're going to have to speed this up a little bit. This is a 3 by 1. I see that minus square. So I'm going to factor this, x minus 2, x minus 2, because remember when the last term is plus in a trinomial, it's what do you add the factors of this to get this. And x minus 2 is x minus 2 squared. So it'd be what you're squaring plus what you're squaring. And what you're squaring minus what you're squaring. Tricky problem. Last one, oh, trinomial. So do GCF. So that'd be factor out the 4, x squared plus 2x plus 1. Oh, this is plus, so what are the factors of 1 that add up to 2? Now, you might want to review your factoring, because there is some factoring on the test. Factoring is very important in math. Shows up in calc even. And we'll do it in trigonometry. But, oops. So, I'll pause for a second. Well, that looks like a natural stopping time. So 2 videos just for the first page. But the rest of the pages have a lot more space to it. So probably about 4 more videos. But this is optional, so have fun. Wait a minute. What do you think I'm going to eat right now? That's right. The healthy Snicker bar. Because, hey, It satisfies.